Hello there. Welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is, I guess, pure allies. Um, has this unfortunate. I'll be honest. I do think it's just sort of an unfortunate thing to exist in the set, um, which is Bobble Plateau Shepherds. Plateau Shepherds is the ally, which gives you points for having 2 cost cards and favors. Bobble is a 2 cost card that gives favors and plus buy, and so there's there's almost always, I mean, sometimes there's other things that are fast enough, but quite often Bobble, just buying a bunch of baubles and then estates outscores most anything else you can do on the board. Here we also have Sycophant, which means we get even some additional favors from picking these up, which are also 2 costs. So every Sycophant you pick up is automatically 2 points. And if you have other 2s without buy or without the thing, then you get those as well. Highwayman does muck with Bobble a little bit, so if they play, I mean, like a 5-2 would be very good here. I don't know if it's worth like picking up an importer to try and get a Highwayman. It's still pretty slow. Like the deck's just going to be really big, so it's not like you consistently attack in any case. But the 5-2 is probably the better split here. It's nice to, you can knock the baubles down. Like if you have, particularly if you have like 4 treasures and an estate or whatever, if the Highwayman attack is out, then you can't play the bauble or you can't get enough money. You know, the copper you play for nothing. So you can't get enough money to get 2 2s. So that does hurt quite a bit, but and the other thing you could think about picking up is like a carpenter, because it can just gain the 2s as you go along, and then when the 2s are gone, it can trash the coppers into 2s, which is also decent enough. I think most everything else is not especially good. You could maybe build quick enough to actually outscore the bobble thing if the AI doesn't play it very well. But it's a little slow, so you could attack a lot, of course. You could be Highwayman and archering, and you could probably get there. It's actually kind of interesting as an idea to play against it. Just to have a deck, just to play more of a deck. You would probably open Broker Battle Plan and then try to hit Highwayman, try to get Archer going. You need a Carpenter, so you could pick up Royal Galleys. It wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad deck. The thing that you could do, I mean, the thing that would hurt the Bobble Rush in that case is that they could never hit 2 2s once you were going. It would just be a single 2 a turn, which would take a long time to 3 pile. And you would have territories. So that's something. Because if you're playing Archer every turn, they're down to a 4-card hand, and if you're playing Highwayman, one of those treasures doesn't do anything, so you really can only get about $3. Because even if you play Sycophant, you wouldn't have anything else. I kind of want to play that just to have a deck instead of just clicking on the bobble stuff. It's going to be slower to score. But if you don't empty any piles yourself, they don't really have recourse to emptying the piles. I mean, they may get importers, I guess. That might be kind of piley. You love importers. Here's what we'll do. We'll play both ways. We'll refresh. We'll do the rush real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll Do it the other way. We just take favor and top deck here, and top deck a bobble. And then we can do coin buy here. Get a couple bobbles. See, like this is what I'm talking about with the Highwayman. But anyway, we can do favor top deck a bobble. But the other thing I mentioned, which is that they just won't play the Highwayman. This is way too many bobbles, actually, but we just need two. We don't need coin from all of these. I think this is right. As far as those choices go. We maybe shouldn't have top decked one of them. I'm not sure. We can come back for the Sycophants. The thing about this Sycophants is we don't actually need the... I guess we could do one of them. We don't really need the favors. We just already have a bunch of them. But maybe one is okay just for economy. And here we'll do 2 estates. I was going to say we're probably getting Highwaymen. This isn't too meaningful one way or the other. Get attacked again. At some point it might make sense to put on a Sycophant, but here we have 4 and a buy, which would be nice. This also does just score a ton. We have 5? 5 again. Again, we don't need... We're way over on favors, actually. No money. Now the Highwayman is again no money. This is going to take a while to, unless we buy curses, maybe the fastest way to pile it, but we can buy coppers. Maybe we can pile the coppers. They're getting closer, though we're also going to score 4 points here, so. And this is game. The score ends up a little closer than I would have guessed in the middle there. I mean, it's true that the Highwayman does actually hurt the deck a little bit. But this, of course, is not actually the engine. Not remotely. So let's try the engine. Get to 8. Let's quickly try the engine as well. So I think here we go battle plan broker. Could be importer. I could believe that the true answer there is importer, but we'll get a carpenter here. There's another battle plan. We're not gonna have 4, so it doesn't make sense to rotate yet. We'll just do cards here. At some point it'll be okay to have a bauble. Alright, we get to hit Highwayman here, which is huge. Just hitting 5 just off raw. We're not gonna hit it here, so we'll also just buy a battle plan. We can Royal Galley the Town Crier now. I don't care about rotating all that much. We have a shot at hitting the... Okay. We do this. Guess we'd go ahead and rotate it. There's really nothing to do here but just take favors. Even though that also doesn't matter a whole lot at this point. Second Highwayman is probably pretty good. We're going to have extra actions this turn from the Town Crier. Then we're going to be able to start Royal Galleing these, and we should be able to hit those pretty often. Does the AI have an importer down? No. So I think I will flip the Warlord here. There's a little risk. Things not going exactly right. But I'm actually thinking about doing the copper because I'll just rotate away from Warlord the next turn. Probably doesn't make sense. I mean, okay, they just get a Sycophant. They play Highwayman again. So the question now is if I want to rotate away from the Warlords, just so I don't give the chance for the AI to get one. But I guess we have a similar situation last turn. We're going to be able to play Archer and well, probably. It's not actually guaranteed at all, but can get another. We're in a similar, so we're still not. We don't really have the plus action to support what we've done so far. But in a couple turns we'll be okay. Okay. Yeah, so we can rotate away from Warlord here because we don't really need it. Maybe we come back when we have plus buy. I don't think we can hit 10 and plus buy this turn. I guess we still have... Are we under Highwayman attack? We are. So we have 7 coppers, 2 from Archer, 9, and then Bauble would be coin buy would give us 10, but we don't actually have... We'd have to do something a little bit different. So I think we will go ahead and rotate away the Warlords for now. We can get maybe a battle plan or something. I think I want a bauble. Yeah, this is the same thing. The second Highwayman didn't end up making a whole lot of sense. They don't even have actions to Royal Galley, do they? I don't know. So we can get by. Could have gotten another carpenter, actually. Probably there would have been okay. But we'll just do buy and top deck. Get Royal Galley and a battle plan. This turn they didn't attack us, so this turn I will go ahead and get the other two warlords, I think. We're gonna need to get another carpenter. I may just Royal Galley the town crier. Well, let's just do this. We can Royal Galley carpenter even. What do we want? We could get another bauble. Just for more plus buy. We are gonna run out of I guess Elder is good with broker. We could start along this rotation here. See what we get to. They didn't play Highwayman, right? What did I decide to do? What do we want? More carpenters? We can carpenter brokers or carpenter fours. At least until piles run. I probably should have gotten that sooner. Yeah. Yeah, we're a little. We've overdone it a little bit here. I don't think it like hurt us, but it didn't help us. Put it that way. We're getting 2 elders just for the fun of it. Do you even want a top deck? Oh, Elder Innkeeper also does a thing. That's fun. Is there any other fun things? Probably not. Should have got an Innkeeper in anticipation. Did I play all the warlords? I didn't mean to do that. This warlord doesn't need to be played. And shouldn't be played. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing now, so I can click it really quick. Oh, they lowered the bobbles. They did that. That was different than what they bought last time. Oh well. Okay, this turn. Get Royal Galley, Innkeeper. And then when the piles go, we'll buy the territories. And then we'll have golds for the carpenters to trash. It'll be great. Alright, so we're gonna do... I don't think this worked out quite the way you want it to, but that's alright. How do we want to do this? We could get a 4. And just blow up the broker here, and then we can get coins and actions, I guess, or coins and favors. That's fun. That's a fun one. We're gonna need buy now. I don't really want to buy the what do we want? Province? We don't need they didn't empty the bauble. Oh my. Look at all this. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh. I feel like we need to get the bauble for sure. I mean, we need to empty the royal galleys. We don't necessarily have to empty the baubles. But let's do a little bit more gain and play here. See exactly what we can do. If we want to draw this bauble, we probably just need to take it now. Okay. What do we have? What's the situation? You can get coin and favors. We have a lot of favors too. We don't actually have that many stop cards, or the... I guess we just leave them both highwaymen. They're going to be able to play only one of them. Though this also doesn't mean anything. Alright, can we get to 3 territory buys? We could, or we can go. Double territory royal galley and get some favors just for the fun of it. Maybe we should have top decked the royal galley then. So now we get 2 golds from the territories. It's exciting. Then we just need to get an estate, get a duchy, get a province, then the territories will be worth a bunch. Also, every single estate we get is worth 3 points. We don't have an attack yet, so we do need to play this innkeeper for like probably the big discard to try and find an attack. We still failed to do, which is pretty unfortunate. Here's one. So we only get to play one of those, but that's just the way it goes. I don't think we'll lose the game because of it, but it was a little unfortunate. We could now broker a gold. Also is pretty good. A Royal Galley Elder broker gold, I mean. Then we could take cards and money, or cards and actions rather. It should give us plenty to do whatever. Here, now we have attacks, but a little late, if you ask me. I wonder if we should do. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 6. We want to get 2 territories. I guess an estate. This doesn't matter. So get a duchy. The duchy we pick up will be worth 7 points. We have no attack still. Cool. We do have broker though, which is nice. Now we have the attacks. Hooray. I guess we'll empty provinces this turn. I don't know. Oh, we didn't even get to the. You know what we should do? The correct way to play this, and I didn't think about it, is to trigger the shuffle and then do the big. Then you can do the big innkeeper thing. Because you have plenty of green cards to discard anyway. I guess we'll go ahead and end it. We could go on a little bit. We could get some Dutchies. We don't have the Dutchies yet, you know. We haven't gotten our we haven't really fully powered up our we go 8 5s and yeah. I gotta get a Dutchie. We gotta see the full might of the get another broker. That's what we should get. The full might of the territories. This video is so long. At least there was a clear exit point earlier. Do the warlords, so we can go ahead and play all these. The archer too. For now, I'll just do the innkeeper normal. The innkeeper thing is nice once you've triggered the shuffle, but before then it's kind of bad. Well, it actually doesn't matter because it's just the highway. Yeah, we probably should have done it there too. Though if we do get to the highwaymen, we can broker them, which is kind of nice. We can actually just broker the warlords, and that's fine too. Oh wait, yeah. We want to elder them though. Where is that? We want to elder them. Do we do card and money for now? Because we're ultimately just we don't need that many actions. So the question is whether one action, because all it is art. It's got to be better still to do money. We may not need card though. Hooray. I don't know what the last card was, but so we ended up with one. Oh, we had plenty of extra favors. Okay, so that's what the engine looks like. I think just whatever you do here, you should be okay against hard AI. As long as you like stay pretty focused on whichever of the two approaches you go for. I'm actually not. I'm not 100% sure on a human game, depending on what the Bobble Rush person does, because you end up with these hands where all you can do is get a 3. I mean, if you have, you can play with more Importer and Highwaymen and still do the rush, but I don't know. Those don't accelerate it the way you really like to because they're so messy. It's such a big deck that you don't end up playing those cards all that often. And of course, the time you spend acquiring those cards is time you're not just doing Bobbles Rush. I'm not like fully convinced. That the engine can't just beat the rush straight out. But certainly the rush scores a lot, so it's hard to say. I mean, it doesn't score as much as the engine, but just don't know. It's interesting though. So be a fun, maybe not fun, but an interesting board to play against the two competing strategies piloted by competent people. So in any case, thank you for watching this long video. Hope you enjoyed the alternative perspective, and I will catch you all tomorrow.